what's going on in the world today. Whew. Trending topic, Ja Morant flashing the gun again. You know, it's, I don't know what's going on with the brother, but he's definitely, definitely in need of some help. He's in need of some guidance, not just help. He's in need of some guidance. He needs some structure. He needs, he needs some leadership. He needs a mentor. He needs, he really needs a whole new circle. I ain't gonna say he needs a whole new circle, but his whole new circle needs to be, sit down, talk to him, and they need to get their mind right. I can just imagine if my homeboy, cousin, homeboy, brother made it to a stage in their life where we don't have to do anything but mind our business, have fun, uh, go out, kick it, uh, be safe, be safe for ourselves, and not only for ourselves but the others around us. Me personally, if I'm Ja Morant, if I'm anybody with the success that these brothers be having, me personally, I'm going to recruit me a one of those men or women, no matter, one of those individuals that have been the private contractors that go to Afghanistan and all those. I'm gonna get me one of those private uh, contractors. They're gonna be with me at all times. I'm gonna have a team with me at all times. They're gonna fly every city I go to, everywhere I go. They're gonna be with me. They're going to be with me because I don't want to possess a firearm. I don't want to possess a firearm. I don't want to have to. I don't want to have to be the one to have to do anything with the firearm. I want my security to be the one with the firearm. Just like the president, these presidents, these governors, the politicians, they don't move around with guns. They don't have weapons. So I don't think he understands the magnitude of a firearm. Um, let alone, I don't understand. I don't think he understands where he's at in life. Uh, I'm not the type to bash him and tell him this. I'm just going. It's just really just give people facts. Look, man, you're. This is the position you're in. The position you're in, you are really, really, really trying to mess it up by the behavior that you are. The way that you're acting. You like what? See, I'm an older guy. I'm an older guy, so I don't really think like the music. I mean, the music gets me hyped because I can remember back in the day listening to the music and getting hype, and But dang, dog, you just got in trouble. If you're okay, your homie's got his phone out. Regardless, your homie's got his phone out. Okay, your homie's got his phone out. You know what he's doing. You know he's recording. It don't matter what. If he's got his phone out, I mean, if my homie's got his phone, I'm not gonna hit. If the blunt's rolling around, I ain't gonna hit the blunt. If the I'm not gonna have the lean. I'm gonna snort no cocaine. I ain't gonna have the pipe. If the homie got the phone, and I'm not gonna wait because why? 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 Do for and money. We talk about money. Yeah, money's cool. Money's good. Money's good. We're talking about $250 is what you do to make what he's due to make, due to earn. Not outside. Not only that, but he's got endorsements where the man is about to become the man will become, if you're predicting it right, the man will become a billionaire by the time he's 30. No later than the time he's 35. A billionaire. $1 billion, man. You on track to make $1 billion. You on track to be able to have your own community, your own life. your own. You can dictate a whole lot of people's lives. You can dictate a whole lot of people's lives, man. Forget basketball, because basketball, you're gonna be done with basketball. They're gonna be done with you by the time you're 35 anyway. They're gonna kick you in the butt, get you on up out the way. They're not gonna worry about you no more, just like the next. They're gonna do this. You ain't LeBron, you're not Kobe, you're not, you know what I'm saying? You're not gonna be, they're not gonna kiss your butt like they do these guys, in my opinion. Okay. Ja Morant, you got to bring it down and break it down. Bring it down and break it down. My homies, y'all endangering me, and I'm endangering y'all at the same time. Y'all toxic to each other. Y'all do not need to be around each other. If you're a multi-millionaire, why are you riding around in a car bumping this music with a firearm? Where is your security? So you're in depth. So it's what you don't understand, bro. I don't think you understand this, and nobody's gonna tell you this. Everybody's gonna be like, "Oh, you should be suspended. Oh, you should be dead." So you're riding down the street and you flash that gun. Individual next to you could think you trying to do something to them. Boom, kill you justifiably. And now, from what you're doing, somebody could run up on you and do something to you and swerving down. You pull the gun out on them. If ain't no video around, they gonna swerve it down you, and now you're liable for a whole lot. Then you lose everything, bro. I don't know what your father's doing. I'm not here to point the finger at nobody, but I'm just trying to think, because it's different. I'm not in your shoes, and I could very well be acting the same way you act at 23 years old with all this money. I could be exactly like you, bro. So I'm looking from the outside at you, man. I'm looking from the outside. I'm looking from the outside. Outside looking in, that's what they say. I'm wondering. I just from history, bro. Just from history, you gotta look at history of successful black individuals, especially athletes. Look at the history of the black athlete, man. They usually end up broke. They usually end up spending all their money. They usually have to come back at 40 and 50 years old, trying to make a way. Look at some of these individuals that are commentators on. Some of the commentators, I feel like they're the exact same brothers. They're commentating, and then they're acting like they weren't even basketball players or they weren't even athletes at one point in time. Because we could always, just like. And Lord forbid, I don't agree everything Jalen Rose says, but Jalen Rose hit it on the nose. Lord forbid that social media and cell phones were available 25 to 30 years ago. We have probably way more incidents than we have now, but just what I'm saying, look at the history of the black athlete, look at the history of a black man, bro. You got to understand that even though you got this success, and I'm telling you, I'm not a heavy LeBron fan, but I'm gonna tell you right now, that's who you need to be hanging with, man. You need to be following the script of LeBron James, man. No matter what nobody says, nobody comparing him to this, but that man right there, you need to be following his script, bro. You need to be following his script, man, because he 18 years old and 18. Matter of fact, the brother had money before he even got to the NBA. So that's who you need to be following script. I don't know all these other brothers. LeBron seems to be the most charismatic. I mean, like, you never hear anything about LeBron. You never hear anything about it. LeBron parties like a dog. You never hear anything about how the brother party. You need to get with LeBron. LeBron's team. I ain't saying LeBron got kids, but LeBron, I'm sure he can give you some advice. Because what you doing, man? What you doing, bro? Is you falling in that whole trap of all the successful black athletes that went down the drain. You feel me? You know brothers that are in prison now for firearms issues. Brothers are in prison. You see it all the time. What happened to so-and-so? What's happened to so-and-so? They are in prison, man. Or they are dead. Look at some of the athletes that have been killed, man. behind the success that they have, bro. You got to get it together. You need you a security team, man. You need a security team. You do not need to be possessing no firearm. And if you are enjoying yourself, you better make sure ain't nobody around because you love to be in a video, man. You love to be in a video. If your homie put that phone up, you have what? It's like you want it. Who are you trying to impress? It's someone. It's someone from your past. It's someone from your past that you trying to impress, man. It's someone from your past that you trying to show I can do what I want to do. Someone's telling you, oh, the NBA got you on the loose. You can't do this. You can't do that. And forget all the public rate. Man, don't do no interviews, man. Just get yourself together, dog. Because at the end of the day, a lot of times you're gonna hear all these. You're gonna hear every sports station is gonna bash you, man. Like 90% of them's gonna bash you. None of them gonna be. I want to know out of all of, and this is the thing, out of all those cats that bash you, everybody's gonna have something to say. You know how it is. But how many of y'all are gonna pick the phone up? How many of y'all are gonna say, "Hey man, where you at? I'm in Florida. I'm in Kentucky. I'm here. Hey man, are you? I'm flying out. I'm flying out tomorrow morning. I'm coming to see you, man. I'm coming to see you, dog. Because you know, a 5-minute clip on TV, a 5-minute phone conversation. Nah, that ain't cool, man. That ain't gonna get it. We gotta come see you, man. We need to come see you. We might even have to box you up because you ain't getting it, dog. We gotta come see you. And a lot of these people are gonna get on TV. They're gonna get on Twitter and da da da. I can't believe some of the comments I'm hearing. Come on, Mark Jackson. Mark Jackson, you 55, 60 years old, man. This is what you got. You go to Twitter. You go to Twitter. Y'all go to Twitter instead of y'all go to. See, this is how we do. This is how we do each other, though. And yeah, this is the second time you've done this, John Moran. But at the same time, okay, cool. Because if it was a white individual, we're gonna be sweeping it under the rug, just like they do now. They sweeping shit up under the rug. You feel me? How many of them? How many of them before they went to Twitter? Jason Williams, Keyshawn Johnson, Stephen A, Jalen Rose, you know, Will Locke, Shannon Sharp. Okay, this is a young black man. Okay, how many of y'all? And some of them young men. No, forget that. I'm forcing this on you. You know what I'm saying? Because this is what y'all post. This is what we supposed to do as elders. I'm forcing my hand. Where you at, Ja? You in Florida? Where you gonna be at the next 2 days? I'm coming to see you, man. This weekend I'll be to see you, dog. We need to talk, bro. We need to talk. Forget all this, man. We need to talk. I'm coming to talk to you, John Moran. And if I had access to you, I ain't no celebrity. I'm somebody that's I've been watching sports my whole life. I've seen it. Sports, athletes, actors, but we see it all day long, man. Not just sports. These you know, our musicians. You feel me? We see it happen all day long. We see it happen all day, and then the music that you listening to is so crazy because you seeing some of these young artists get killed, man. You're seeing people dying, man. This is what you're seeing. The music that you're listening to, you're seeing these individuals dying. You're waking up and so and so's dead. So and so to kill somebody. So and so got 20 years in prison. Somebody facing life sentences, 55 years in prison. We see this stuff every day. So the music that you listening to, you seeing. So you gotta know that, okay, these guys are dying. The athlete is losing everything, all his endorsements or whatnot. Look what happened to Kyrie for just talking. Kyrie just was talking, and Nike cut deals. They cut ties with him. Now, what you doing, you know, as an individual is really, really silly and really, really immature and really, really dangerous. Bar the code of the NBA. You know what I'm saying? Bar the code of the NBA. What you're doing is real dangerous and real immature and really, really crazy because, like I said, I feel like you are trying to impress somebody. It's somebody. It's got to be an impression that you're doing. Maybe it's some of these artists that you running around with, some of the rappers or whatnot that you know. And if they can't tell, ain't no rapper. Excuse me. Not too many rappers are going to say they make a quarter. They've made $250 million, and not too many of them are going to tell you that that if they were 23, and if they looked at the 10-year plan, in 10 years they can't tell you that they will be billionaires. You on track to be a billionaire. The money ain't all that. The money is all. It's most of. But at the same time, your life and everybody. You got a kid. You feel me? You got a kid. Like, it's the off season. You've been playing basketball for, let's see, 8 months. 8 months. Why you ain't with your family, fam? Why aren't you with your kids, man? It's supposed to be a video. The videos of you are supposed to be. And look at Jason Tatum, man. You know these brothers that you know that put their kids right there in the spotlight. You feel me? And where's your teammate? I mean, like I said, in a nutshell, before y'all start talking about this, man, y'all should need to be calling this dude. Somebody needs to be calling him. And at this point, I'm sorry to say, but we're gonna have to override the dad. We got to override him. Because if it was my son, oh boy, you got to be the head of the operation. Oh no, we got to override the dad too. The dad right now, it's your son, and I ain't knocking you nothing like that. But at this point in time, we got to override everybody. We overriding everybody. We got to overriding everybody. I don't care who it is. The Ja Morant camp needs a new president, a new CEO, new security, new advisement. He needs like, you know, all the other homies. We got to push out to the side. I ain't saying kick y'all to the dirt. Look, man, here. At this point, man, I got to go. I'm tripping. I am losing my mind. They need to drug test you. You need to be drug tested because you ain't acting normal, man. You ain't acting normal. But it's not the end of the world. You gonna be you still great for basketball. You still can be a great leader in the community, but you got to be safer than what you ain't trying to make it to see the 10 years down the line, the 10-year plan. You're not trying to make it to see that, brother. Well, you ain't trying to make it in society anyway. You're trying to make it to be killed, to be injured, to be paralyzed, something, or to be in prison for a long time, man. And that is not. I don't believe that's where you want to be at, man. I don't believe that's where you want to be, dog. I don't believe that you want to be in a situation where you injured, where you can't play basketball for the length of the career that you should have. I don't believe that's what you want. I believe that you're trying to impress someone or a group of people. But that impression right there, brother, is gonna get you jammed up. It's gonna get you jammed up. You are losing time on your career, bro. You feel me? You got these, and then like I said, look at these individuals, man. They want to suspend you for a whole season. They want to suspend you for a whole season. I don't think it's worthy for no suspension for a whole season. You know, 20, 25 games, cool. You know, without pay. I don't know how the conduct code goes for the NBA, but a whole season, no, I wouldn't say that. But 20, 25 games, that's a lot of games to be missed anyway. That's a lot of games to be missed when you in the Western. You know, if you talking about y'all being a top 4 or 5 seed, 25 games, y'all lose 15 of them. That's a lot of games. You're gonna lose 15 more, so that's 30 games right there. You done lost. You're missing the opportunity to get this All NBA, All Star, these All Star selections. That's just a career thing, but you're gonna be missing out on your kid's life, man. You're gonna be missing out on a lot of stuff, man. And if you don't want to play basketball no more, if that's what the road you want to go, then that's probably the road you need to take. But I'm sure that's not the case. But these individuals is going to break. They're going to be the same ones calling to talk to you, whatnot. But they go straight. It's like crazy. It just happened today. It goes, suspending for a year, suspending for a game, suspending for he ain't this and he ain't that. He's stupid. No, he's you immature. You immature. You know what I'm saying? You making some bad choices. You making some life altering choices, man. You feel me? But you got these older individuals that it's hard. Like I said, you don't ever hear LeBron talking about nobody. You never hear him bashing nobody. You never hear him, you know what I'm saying? Even with the Westbrook situation, he didn't bash. It just didn't work. I'm sure he loved playing with Westbrook. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure if he looked at the whole situation, hey, hell, he played 80 games. I only played 30. AD only played 35, whatnot. So, LeBron never bashes somebody. And the love, and if you look at his relationship with Kyrie, it tells you know what I'm saying, that, you know what I'm saying, we as humans go through a whole lot. We go through a lot of situations, we got a lot of people in it. I can just imagine how many people y'all have in your ear, how many people you have telling you this and telling you that, or did you see this? I heard somebody said that so and so said this about you. LeBron don't get caught up in that stuff. You feel me? LeBron is the prototype of the person that every NBA player should be. You know what I'm saying? And he's got to where he's, you know what I'm saying? He's 38 years old. He's a billionaire. You can succeed